Hey everyone, hey, welcome. We're going to have our show tonight. My name's Kent Lewis. I'm here. You know me from the Cain Pole Fishing Show, and I just wanted to show just a couple of quick things that are going on at the store. You might not have seen a lot of posts from us lately, except for our big open house, which is this Saturday. But the biggest reason why that we haven't posted a whole lot, let me show you. So if you haven't seen anything, I'm going to walk around just like this. And what you're going to notice is right back here, we have opened up a whole brand new space in the back.
It hasn't changed, has it?
Nope. We have brand new cases right here. So we got some brand new reel cases that will soon be lighted on the left as well.
Everything's for sale, right?
That's right. We have also, excuse the mess, but we are still wrapping up, but you will see a massive difference on Friday and Saturday. We have moved our new bait fridge and our new freezer, and we all have new scales, and we've added we now have 2 bait tanks, which we've had before, but we're adding a 3rd bait tank, so we've made room for that. And we made a lot of modifications to the store, and so when you come in, all these pegboards will be full coming in on Friday and Saturday.
You just like opened it up, didn't you?
We have opened everything. And here's a sneak, is that you don't have to go on this side, but over here, we've probably got about 60 more boxes of inventory to get started and get put up. So we're going to be working day and night here for the next couple of days.
Tell us about your open house.
Yeah, so the open house is February 6th, this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Daryl Muncey is going to be cooking Boston butt, pork barbecue. We're going to have ribeye sandwiches, baked beans. We're going to have beer cheese cracked bread. So come on down. We're going to have giveaways every half hour starting around 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, going for the rest of the day. We've got so many giveaways that people have given us. We got vendors going to be here. Pittman Creek's here. D&L Tackle's here. Shimano's here. Bad Boy Jigs is here. We might have a couple surprise visitors as well. Kenny Harden's here. So we've got all kinds of people here. We've got, I missed BC Lures. Teddy Grigsby's going to be here. So, hey, Ian Hurd will be here all day. So come up, check out his new haircut. You'll see it on the show tonight. But anyway, I wanted to just give a quick tour. I know it's not a lot yet, but we've been hard at work. I'll show you behind the scenes, maybe even on Saturday if you ask, but there's been a lot of changes here, and we're super excited about it. So we'll see you in just a few minutes live on the Cain Pole Fishing Show.
You ready, Ian? Oh, yeah. Let's do the show.
Okay, you see this place? This place here. It's the Cain Pole, the place you should be getting all of your bait and tackle. The latest in fishing technology, lures, reels, rods, line, and of course, bait, crickets, shiners, goldfish, frozen bait, and worms of all kinds. Too much to mention it all. Check out the Cain Pole on Facebook, or come on by and let us show you how to catch more fish, because catching fish is fun. The Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza, Richmond, KY.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kiss it.
There you go. See, nice.
Nice. Monster. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, look at that. Nice. Look at that. It's another show. Welcome to the Cain Pole Fishing Show. The Cain Pole Fishing Show is brought to you by Lewis Veterinary, Downtown Clinic, Purdy's Coffee, Big Hill, and Downtown, and the Paddy Wagon, Irish Pub. Enjoy the show.
Hey guys, I'm trying to be very quiet because Kent's had a long day. He's had a rough day. been here every night, 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to get a bunch of work done. So we're just gonna let him. He's a little restless. We're just gonna let him sleep as long as we can. I guess we should wake him up now. Good morning!
Go!
Today is a wonderful day.
What are we doing?
It's showtime.
It's Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Wow. Jeez. No idea. Man, it's been a long week.
It's been a long week.
Hey, thanks for waking me up.
You're welcome, man.
I'm glad.
I'll let you sleep for about.
I think everybody would be disappointed. Actually, they might all have watched you for an hour and they might have loved it.
They would have absolutely
Right?
loved it.
But, hey, man, how's it been going?
It's been great.
Yeah?
School's going good. As soon as I get out of school every day, come up here and try to get as much work done as I can.
Yeah, and then you head to
practice and then
what
come
what
back
kind
up
of
here.
practice?
Foosball.
Foosball practice.
Foosball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Foosball? Put you on diet for foosball.
Put me on diet for foosball.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was offensive line in foosball,
Yep.
that many.
The
I think it was like
offense is the
4.
front
I think
line.
there's only like 3 in offense or 2 in offense, I think.
All right.
Okay.
You got to be important to be
Interesting.
one of the 3.
Okay, that's pretty good. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It is Wednesday, February 3rd.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
I don't know that very well because
It could be January for all I know.
my days have consisted grab a coffee, come in, probably do some shopping at Lowe's, go to Harbor Freight, go run over to Richmond Electric, then head over here to the shop, and then I'm here for most of the day, and then I head maybe to grab the kiddo, pick up the kiddo, and then head back to the house. And then I hang out at the house till about 8:30, 9ish, and then I come back to the store until 1. And why are we doing that, Ian?
Man, there's a lot of work to do in a little bit of time.
There is. So I had this
And
brilliant,
we're doing all this for them.
yeah. So I had this beautiful, brilliant idea that
I don't know about that.
well, okay.
You
So-
had an idea.
Okay, I had an idea, and maybe it was a bad idea, but I came back from a great show. Man, speaking of, what a great show we had 2 Wednesdays ago with David Oliver from Pittsburgh Marine.
Yes.
How
That was a great
nice,
show.
man. He came up, shared some history, just talked about, the future of Ranger and everything going on. And, of course, we were down at the WIMT Fishing Show, which is presented by them.
Yeah.
Such a great time there. And what happened is,
What happened?
came back, I was putting up some things on the shelf, and I got frustrated because I saw a mess, and I tried to
You're a
get
mess.
it, I tried to pull it down, and I was like, man, I'm done. So I just started ripping down stuff off shelves, and once again, my employees said, what are you doing? You have not finished the first 3 projects. You are now starting a new one, but the new one has trumped all the other projects
It's been a rough one.
because we have, in fact, I'll just list it really quick for those that may be interested and maybe not. But I'll tell you this. We put in a new water heater.
Indeed.
We ran some new electric.
Indeed.
We put in new lighting.
Indeed.
We put in new outlets.
Indeed.
We moved our bait tanks.
Indeed.
We moved all of our security.
Indeed.
We rewired all our internet.
Correct.
We put in new PEX water to our new bait tanks, which
Correct.
are in a new position.
Correct.
We got new reel cases. We
Correct.
moved old reel cases out.
Correct.
We have painted the entire store.
Correct.
We have painted all the trim.
Correct.
We have rebuilt the garage, helped build the garage door, and remove all. We removed all the plumbing off the floor. Now it's all going out specifically to correct location now.
You're forgetting the 2 most important things.
Okay. What else did we do?
We knocked down a wall,
Oh.
and then we built a wall.
What's funny is if we could have just taken the wall and did this.
But we don't think that. We're not
Yeah.
smart.
So we knocked down the entire wall and then stuck it over there.
Yep.
But
But
we didn't gain. It's amazing. So we in fact, one of our employees, Larry, not gonna mention any names, said we, which he's watching, are gonna gain 10 feet of more space, and that's true.
how many pegboard spaces?
But when you talk about pegboard and talk about the ability to put in more baits,
a lot.
and we've already got a lot, But we have added more. We added not 1, not 2,
Not 3,
not 4,
but 4.5.
but not 5,
But not 5?
6,
Not 6.
7
Not 7.
and a half pegboards.
Not in a half.
That's right.
A half?
Oh, yeah.
Not like
half.
a quarter?
Nope, a half.
Not a third?
Yep, no, a half pegboard. So it's 7.5 pegboards of space, in which is going to be full
Of?
baits and
Lures?
by Friday. And today is Wednesday night, and we got a lot to do.
Look.
You realize it's 7 o'clock on Wednesday
Listen,
night.
I've been here till 1. I will sleep here if I need to, and we will get it done.
Did your staff wrap you up in plastic, too?
Oh,
Is there a picture? Do we have a picture of that?
Oh, we got a picture right now.
so listen to what happened,
What happened?
okay?
I wasn't here for this.
So ever since we got back from the show, we had the plastic wrap that we wrap around our fixtures. That way we don't have to redo the baits when we get there.
Yep.
So they had this brilliant idea. They've been wanting to wrap me around in this chair. And I said, well, this is terrible. I don't want to do it. So I said no for the longest time. So as I said no,
Ignore me. I'm trying to
What are you doing?
Organizing some stuff here.
so I don't understand. Just random. Hey, talk to them.
Hey, guys.
Hey. So
I was letting you go
What
tell your story and
happened?
me not interrupt you for once.
it's a first time for everything. So, but you just still interrupted. Anyway, they wanted to wrap me around a chair, and so I didn't let it happen for like a week until my 8-year-old showed up, and they conned him into making me do it, and so that's what happened. Right? Got him to make me do it, and so how do I say no to that?
You can't.
I can't, and they knew
Because he
that.
can go home and tell mommy.
Yeah. So they wrapped me up. And my wife said, did you duct tape his mouth so he wouldn't talk either?
That would have been fantastic. I would have loved to be here.
Is that nice?
It would have been fantastic.
Okay.
This is also
Anyway.
the kid that doesn't recognize you as the father of the Minnie Goble.
That is pretty funny. That is true. So anyway, hey, in all seriousness, we are so excited.
Super excited.
I said so excited.
Super excited.
Okay. So excited to be able to just have the opportunity. I want to thank. I'll put out a bigger note about this, but there has been so many people that have helped this happen, and I just can't thank enough for just some of the knowledge, some questions I've asked, how to do certain things, between like Lee Anglin, Block, Larry, James, Rock, let's see, who else? JW Painting, Rodney McIntosh came in and helped build that wall, my friend Adam. And so it's just like so many people have helped, and I know I'm missing a few, and I'm sorry. Just so many, and I cannot say enough thank you to everyone.
Metcalf.
Kellis Metcalf, yes, I can't forget him. He'd be mad at me. Kenny Harden has called, and he's doing some stuff behind the scenes for me coming up. We're just so
Junebug.
Junebug's helped, right? Just everybody has chipped in hour at a time. Randy, you haven't done nothing.
Randy sat there and ate peanut butter
He
balls.
sat there and ate peanut butter in front of us. So I just want to say, Gary Van Winkle helped answer my electrical questions.
Arthur
It's
Ballard.
just been Arthur Ballard has been here. So there's just so many. Steve Parker, right? I gotta give a big
Every
shout
Saturday.
to him. He comes in and helps me so much, and just a good time, you know. And so I can't thank everybody enough for coming by, stopping for a couple hours, chipping in to help with this, put up the wall, put up the pegboard, run an errand, you know, to Walmart or to Lowe's, or do something after I've gone 17 times that day. So I just want to say a huge shout out.
How many times did you go to Lowe's today?
It's been enough. So I didn't actually go
Make a
but
list.
once today. So you just never know what you're going to need, Randy. So that's the beauty thing about getting in your truck and driving to Lowe's. Okay?
It's just right down the road.
So that being said, there is some massive changes going on here, and it's all because my customers are coming here and I am getting the leading edge baits. I'm trying to get anything they ask in this store. I can't carry it all, but I'm trying to really work and get enough space to carry and the baits that I don't want a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? I want baits that people are fishing with, and we'll get rid of the ones that they're not.
That's so
and get
hard though,
something
because
new
it changes every second.
you never know,
Every
right?
second.
And so you gotta carry the colors. But the good thing is I order all kinds of stuff. I placed an order today for a bunch. For example, in fact, I'm going to give you a great example right now. Okay, so
Go ahead.
All right. So for those that haven't seen these yet,
Kenny Harden said you should
Okay.
wrap that plastic wrap up higher.
yeah, I know. Kenny Harden
Hi,
is
Kenny.
always commenting on our show.
Hey,
and
he's
that's
great though.
So, hey, look, I am going to show this. Now, there's many models, but here's what I'm going to say. This, specifically a customer came to me, and this is why I want to thank them. What did they say? Somebody said something funny, I know.
Brad Myers said
Oh.
Ian is his hero.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah,
I like the hoodie.
I love him, right? Yeah, he does. That's right. Speaking of, I should go get, mine's in the truck. Sorry, Brad. Mine's in the truck. I should have worn it tonight. Okay.
You wore it like 2 days ago.
I did wear it 2 days ago, right? So,
The show happens
fine.
every other Wednesday
That's right.
at the same time.
so I bought those. We bought those from Backwater,
Yeah.
right? And but we
Took
all
good
know,
care of us, yeah.
we all knew that they would be in. But sorry, Brad, I ordered some, so you only have about a couple more weeks until they get here, and then I bought them from us. Right?
He says,
Anyway.
"No."
Yeah, that's it. I know. Anyway, hey, listen. These crappie rods are spectacular.
Should have grabbed one of the cork ones too.
Okay. They actually come in quart too. This has got the wind grip on it.
Tell them
This is ACC crappie sticks.
Make sure you express that they're not see-through.
And
They're
they are,
green.
Oh.
can you not see them at all?
You can see the handles and the tags.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we have this nice, beautiful green screen back here, and because these rods are green, you can't really see them that well. So anyway, I'm sorry, but yeah, so I'll turn it this way.
No, we're going to get a
Great.
new set, so we don't have to use green screen, and we'll
Yeah.
make it like a fishing,
That's perfect.
like a tackle.
Anyway, so my point being is, we got what, say 30 of these in
30-something,
today, and we
35.
got like 6 left.
Yeah, if that.
And so call us. We just placed another order. Great crappie rods coming out of Illinois,
Yeah.
ACC. But this is a great example of one of our customers coming in saying, look, guys, you've got to get these in and carry these. And they have been spectacular for us. So a lot of guys, again, so we're great and super excited about having those. So
You
once
forgot
again,
to grab
call.
a reel.
Huh?
You forgot to grab a reel.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're good. So anyway, that's the new, but that's a prime example of like
Yeah.
customers helping.
Absolutely.
And so it's been great. Anyway, so
You want to give them a little sneak peek of what's beside that rod?
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But listen, we do have some special guests tonight. One of them is
One
not,
of them is a little,
one of them's not
little
going to come
camera
up here.
shy.
But they're both related. And they've driven up here to be part of this show, and we're
Is it a junior and a third?
it's a third and a senior, or a junior and a third. Is it junior
Second
and a third?
A junior and a third.
Yeah,
right?
it's a second and a third. That's right. You're right. Sorry, one of those. Good job. Sorry, I stand corrected. Nice work, Ian. Good job.
Are you super proud of me? Not
I'm
excited?
super proud of you. Hey, let's go. Let's talk a little bit
Randy,
about
how's
what's,
your peanut butter balls?
Hey, let's talk about a little about what's going on in the fishing world. A couple of things. We are excited once again to be part of, or first time I should say, a part of the Casting for Kids tournament.
Yeah.
Me and the infamous legend of Tracy Glasscock from
Bypass
Bait and Tackle. Him and I are going to fish that together.
Yeah.
The first tournament is May 15th on Yatesville. Top 30 qualify for the tournament in Paintsville Lake, right? The following day. So we'll be fishing that together coming up. But we've got I think 50 Zepco rods that we're working with that we got for them, and so we're excited about that coming up. Also, Kentucky Bass Nation, we finalized our sponsorship with them, and so we'll be excited about their schedule, so definitely check them out as well with that.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of things that are happening pretty quick.
Spring is right around the corner,
Man,
buddy.
it's so close, dude. It's
Like I
it's
woke up
right
yesterday
here.
and it was December.
No, I mean it's right here,
Yeah.
and I feel like I guess that's why I feel like I'm rushing so much to get this remodel done because I had it all year in my head. I'm going to
do it in the
remodel
winter.
these tanks. So as soon as I get it close to do it, next thing I know, it's February 3rd and tournaments start next weekend.
Yeah.
Open house or something coming up.
Yeah. So, but that tournament's going on, and then don't forget that we have the Trifecta Series kickoff party March 6th. It's a Saturday. It's going to be jam-packed up in here. The remodel will be completely finished
Once
by
again
then.
for Randy, free food.
Yep, free food, Randy, on March 6th again for you.
Randy, you gonna be here this Saturday for the
So-
open house?
Yeah, of course.
Free
He's going to be here
food.
2 days. So, and don't forget, okay, open house. So 2 years ago, actually 5 years ago when I owned London Bait and Tackle, we started doing our open house on Super Bowl weekend. It was a Friday, Saturday, because there wasn't a lot of shows that weekend and so forth. So we've continued that tradition with the Cain Pole. We did our first annual in 2019. It's now 2021, and we have our open house this Saturday. Here's what I will say. I'm asking you, right? I know there's going to be food. There's going to be a bunch of people walking around. I ask you to please be conscious about social distancing. Please make sure you have your mask on. If you don't have your mask on, I'm going to please ask you just to do it. Okay? I understand some of you get frustrated with that, but it has to be that way. Okay? Unfortunately, I don't want to be hosting a big event and not people running around with their mask on. So I'm asking you, if you come Saturday, which I hope you do, and you're welcome to come Friday. I'm going to have some of the exact same deals Friday afternoon. Snappy Tomato, Sean from Snappy Tomato is is coming over and doing our pizzas on Friday. Sean, if you're watching, I'll call you tomorrow. And so that's all going to be set up. He knows. He told me last week.
Okay, I didn't want to
So-
freaking on him during the show.
No, he knows. So he's the one offered, thank you. Okay, so come on, Randy.
Let's do some other people.
Hey,
Sean, if you'd like
So-
to give me a
yeah, so that's
pizza
on
sponsorship,
Friday.
I like Snappy Tomato.
Yeah, so that's happening, and so there's a lot going on. So we are that's happening on Friday. So if you want to come between I think 12 and 6, we'll probably be here late Friday night working to get everything ready for Saturday anyway. Saturday we're going to start at 8 a.m. Doors are going to open. Daryl will be cooking outside. You about yawned
I did
because
yawn.
you get tired.
I did yawn.
And you did, right? And you got
wore
busted.
out.
This is your yawning time
I'm wore
between
out.
7 and 8. Foosball is
That
a very
foosball.
hard sport. Wears you out quick, doesn't
Hey,
it?
Matt Smith said
Right.
he has a new line of invisible rods he'd like to business store.
Does he? Matt Smith, invisible rods in the store. They're already here, right?
You just showed him.
I mean, the question is, they must not catch them. I mean, does he catch any fish with invisible rods?
I doubt
Probably the same amount he does with his rods.
Wow.
Gotcha, Matt, on that one.
Wow.
That'll hurt. That'll get a comment back.
I'm waiting on his comeback.
Yep, he'll come back. Don't worry. So he gets on here all the time, razzes me. So does Kenny Harden, right? There's some
I'm ready to talk about some baits.
Steve Parker. That's another one.
We like
Anyway.
old Steve.
So we do have a guest. It's 7:23. We're trying not to go past. We usually go like 8:15, 20. We're not doing that tonight. And I want to get our guest up here. So first off, we have. I can't even tell you what we have in the shop at the moment. There is so many
lot.
boxes that have been arriving that we've just been stacking them in the corner and stacking them anywhere we can find a spot so we can get this stuff hung up. There is going to be some surprise baits that are here. They're going to be on the wall. We have got plenty of space, as you saw in the video of our remodel. So some of these you're probably already aware of. Some of them you might not be, but I wanted to show some of the new products that we got in. So first off, I thought I brought a new rod in here, another rod.
Oh, I left those combos sitting.
Yeah, that's the one. So why don't you excuse your, well, you can't.
You want me to go get some?
There's
Yeah,
some
they're
rods
sitting-
and reels that
There's
he
like
left.
3 combos if you take a left,
Yep.
and they're sitting right there
They're
leaned
sitting
up
with
against
a
the.
white rod as well.
But until then, let's-
So, till then, we'll do this. So, just some things we just got in stock. This is not all of them. I can't even get through them fast enough, so we'll have them all up on by Saturday or Friday afternoon. So, first off, go.
This is the Megabass 3700.
That is not a Megabass. Okay.
I'm tired.
So-
Sorry, Bass Mafia, 3,700 size box, correct?
Yes.
It has the O-ring inside of it, and it is indeed waterproof.
It is.
It's a fantastic box.
So
Can't
I don't always say waterproof, right?
water.
I think water resistant,
Resistant.
right? But, you know.
What would you use this box for? Jig. You can use it as a jig box, terminal box if you wanted to do
the
that.
things come out or is it solid? Do those, right?
I believe they remove.
Let me tell. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That one. Okay.
They
good.
do remove. You can
So,
use it as
good
a cranking
job.
box.
Yep. So, but once again, pro tip,
Pro tip.
okay? You know those little like silicone bags you get like when you buy something, there's a little silicone bag that comes in there and you're like, just toss them away.
Yeah.
If you save those and put one in your box and it rains and you happen to have that open,
Like you get out of like crickets.
it
or
will
big
actually,
turkey?
it will soak out of, it will soak in some of the water.
Really?
Silicone gel. Pro tip, and I can tell you that I learned that from Mike Blanton. Mike
Senior or
Blanton taught me
junior?
that. Senior.
Senior.
Yep, he taught me
Nice.
that. So,
Okay.
anyway,
This,
what?
if I can get it open.
Sure.
If
What is that? Anyway, while we're doing that, here's some new line. So we sell a ton of trolley and big game line here. We usually have the solar, which is the chartreuse color, and we also have the green that we sell. But I wanted to let you know that Trolley has now launched the what they call the steel blue color. So a lot of guys like the Andes line, which comes in at steel blue color, but now we carry the Trolley big game mono in the steel blue color, like for the catfish. The reason why I want to talk about this nice blue line is because
There he is. Got him. This is indeed the Abu Garcia 6500 C3, I believe. C3 striper special. It's a beautiful blue color, and it has a nice, can you see that, Randy? A nice, gorgeous striper on the side of it.
so they've come in with a carp special, which is green.
Has
And
a
a
loud clicker on it.
Yep, and a striper special, which is the blue color.
Yep.
We just got these in.
And we have the catfish special, which is the black.
We do. So what a great color, right? And so you can find these. We have, like you said, 5 to 3 to 1 Abu Garcia round reel with the bait clicker C3. So
Yep.
definitely check these out. It does actually have the
and
paddle
yeah,
handle.
and it's also
or
for a fantastic price for
the-
$149.99, I believe.
The
It is.
the T handle.
Yep.
Right. So.
Kenny said, Ian, that was a weak hook set.
Yep. Correct, Kenny. Good job.
Hey, Brian,
Kenny, I broke more rods than you bought.
You got any boogies for him?
We do.
Oh, Brian Hatfield. Guess what? Ooh.
Do we grab? Do we have? them
Hey,
in yet?
listen. We have Malone's Magic, which we just got in 30 more.
Good.
We have in the half ounce. We got a few left in the 3/8. We got some chartreuse, and we've got. I'm trying to remember the other color, and I apologize. But Big Daddy called me today, and really quick though, actually, we carry their A-rigs too, and they're spectacular.
Yes, they look great.
So they've got 3 different types of A-rigs. They got Tennessee Special, which is standard A-rig. They've got their mini A-rig, and they've got a double-bladed A-rig, which has 8 blades instead of 4. So check those out when you come by. Here's the other thing. They called me today, and they have ready
Aha!
their brand new color of the booger span. And I'm not going to tell you what the color is.
What?
You got to come to open house.
I know.
You got to come to open house. But there's a brand new color, and I'll just tell you,
It's pretty fire. It's pretty nice.
it's going to be hot.
Yeah. It's gonna
That's
be
all
hot.
we'll say.
It's gonna be hot.
Okay? If you didn't get it by now,
You're not
I don't know
gonna.
what's you're probably not on the in and in, but it's going to be pretty hot. So they arrive
Ed
here
McDaniel said
tomorrow.
he's in on the A-rigs.
Ed
Come get 'em.
McDaniel loves the A-rigs, right? And
He also likes a little Ned rig action.
he does.
Oh, he loves my background, too.
Yeah, he does. He's good dude. I like old Ed. Right? We get along good. We need to go fish together. He sold his boat. Sold his boat.
He sold what?
He sold his boat.
No, he didn't.
How about this? I'll tell you a quick story.
By noon?
He goes to the ramp, pulls his boat out of the water. Guy goes, "Hey, is your boat for sale?" He goes, "No." The guy goes, "Well, I'll give you this for it." He goes, "Okay, it's yours." And he sold his boat.
Wow.
So he has no boat,
Everything's for sale.
right? Everything's for sale.
The
he
store's
said,
for
okay.
sale if you want it.
No, not right now. I guess
Smith said that do you have any new rain gear in?
rain gear will be here soon. I'll talk to you on Saturday about it. Right? Yes, I do have new Stormer rain gear in right now, but I've got other rain gear coming.
Which one of these you want?
What?
Which one of these you
Okay,
want?
so
You should have got the open
what
one.
we were talking about. Yes, Nebo.
They are bright.
Hey, listen.
The open one's on the
If
counter.
you guys want a work light or you want to fish at night, I'm telling you, this light is by Nebo, and it is 1,000 lumen transcend light, and it takes a battery, just like your flashlight battery, the longer one that you can charge. It's real. This is. I wish I could take this open right now, but I think it's taped. But anyway, here's what's cool about it. You twist one of the ends, and that shows your charger plug, and you plug it in the wall. Charges the battery, turn it back. It's got 3 different options. You hit it, right, 3 different times. It's a great work light. I've got all kinds of buddies that have bought them just for work lights. It's a great work light to put in your tool bag. It's a great light to put in your boat. But this is the new, I mean,
It
this
says it right on it. It says full, and then it should say 10%.
I think it says,
It should be right there somewhere.
I can't remember where it was.
Well, I can
Read
tell
it.
you this one. This is the smaller. It's a flatter one. It'll fit in your back pocket. It's a fantastic light. It has 700 lumens compared to what's that one, 1,000?
Where is it?
So it's not completely as bright, but this is a bright little light.
It's got 5 light modes on this one. Yep, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I believe. I'm not sure how many. I think this one has 5 as well. But at 10% battery, this light will run constantly for 6 hours.
Yep.
But if you run at 100%, the highest mode, which is 700 lumens,
Right.
it'll run for an hour and a half nonstop.
Right. And so this has a battery on the end of it.
Yep.
So you can clamp it to something metal and use it. It pivots fully. Right? You don't have to also wear it on your head, right, the whole time. And so it's got, I mean, there's 5. I mean, I've had it in my truck for several days.
Yeah.
And I pulled out and used it and put it back, and it's been fine.
Got a
So
question?
anyway, yep,
Does that one have a laser?
and no lasers.
This one has a laser, and it's bright.
Okay, why do you need a laser?
To annoy you with around the shop.
Oh my gosh.
Or
You got blind the fish so you can get them.
Anyway.
if you're lazy and you want to, if you're sitting in a chair up front and someone asks where a bait is, you can
Okay.
just right. Now don't tell the boss this, but you can just sit there right
It's over there.
over. Hold on, follow the laser like a cat, and you just run it down. Stop right there. Don't tell the boss. Oh,
Hey,
Anyway,
besides getting a bunch of +1 juniors in, which we got a few, I think we still got some left, but we're getting close to being low on those again. We did get our big gabbets in for frog season. I'm going to tell you they're great. The hookup ratio I had last year on these are awesome.
and they walk.
And say they walk really.
Fantastic.
Yes, they do. They do have a bit of a flat body, which I'm going to have to get the big Jake Morris, the professional frog skipper.
The Jake
right?
Moore special.
The Jake Moore special. And we need to come out with a frog for the Jake Moore special. But anyway, we're going to get, I'd like for him to test one of those out, how he skips it. But anyway, this is certainly, we've got, 7 or 8 colors in the Big Gabbet from
8,
Mega
I
Bass.
believe.
Now, this is Mega Bass, unlike this.
You sure?
This is
That's
Mega
not Bass Mafia?
Okay, no.
What about
Mega
this
Bass.
doohickey?
Hey, go ahead. Talk about that.
This is the one and only knock-a-doodle-doo is what I'm going to call it because it's the loudest
Okay.
and the best knocking buzzbait I've ever fished with.
Okay.
You know how it sounds?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. This is the Jackal Firecracker.
Firecracker?
Firecracker.
Fire-
You know, like the song My Little
Firecracker.
Darling is a firecracker. Yeah. You know.
That's right. My little darling.
Yep.
He's
So
a
this is the Jackal
firecracker.
Firecracker. I believe this is their gill color. I'm not sure what they call it.
That is.
Yeah, just whatever gill it is.
Yep.
And it is the loudest by far. It fishes the best straight out of the package buzzbait I have ever fished with.
It's pretty
Yeah.
great. Right. And we just got a bunch of new colors in
We
that.
did, I think, 8
Yeah, we
new
did.
colors as well.
Hey, what else do we have there? Talk about that for a minute.
Okay, so this is a classic. I believe Zoom makes one. I believe every big soft plastic company makes one. They call it the beaten paddle frog. It's just the classic buzz toad, as I would
But it's
call
kind
it.
of new from them. It's a little
Yeah.
bit flatter.
It's
It's
I say
not
it's-
as thick,
No, and
right,
it's also-
as the
got
horny
a-
toad.
narrower.
Yep.
Yeah, I would call it. It's a narrower profile. I'm not sure. I haven't fished with it, I'm not sure how it runs.
I'm actually excited to fish with it on the back of a buzzbait.
I was gonna say
Right.
it would probably do better on a buzzbait than say a big horny toad or something like that with a big thicker profile. But I'm not sure. I haven't fished it yet.
But they're new. We got a bunch of different
they're
colors
new.
there.
This is a white. We have.
You can also just put it on the double frog hooks, right?
Yeah, but I
Maybe,
believe
but-
with this one where it's kind of narrower, it wouldn't sit in it
Maybe.
as well. But I believe it'd do great on a buzzbait.
One of the things that we have done is we've expanded our crappie section here. As you can see, I'm carrying ACC and a bunch of other crappie. I'm constantly finding new crappie baits to bring in the shop, and we've got a lot now. But one of the things is that I had a few guys that really like, we're used to the rooster tail, and that's what we all use. And I still sell a lot of those, and I stock them. But a few of the customers have been coming in and asking about more like Joe's flies.
Yeah.
And they're called a short striker, and they're ultralight tackle, and they come in some different sizes. But these are you got the red one?
I do have
I
the
think
red one.
it's really cool
Yep.
looking, right?
I have the
So,
red one.
yeah. So these are the Joe's flies short
Are
striker.
they all? Are these all size 8s?
Yep, I think these are all size 8s.
Size 8s.
So what's neat about it is it comes with a treble hook on the back. It's
Yeah,
almost like a
stinger
trailer hook.
A little stinger
Yep.
hook.
So you got a stinger treble hook on the back with their standard. It looks like a size 8 hook on that. So
4 to 6 pound
these are the
fluoro.
new Joe's flies. Once again, customers have asked.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey man, can you get something different in? I like the Joe's flies instead of using a rooster tail." So I got several colors they
You know
asked
what
for.
I think of when I see this doohickey right here?
What's that?
Lake Whitehall or Pond Whitehall, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Trout.
Trout. You think so?
Absolutely.
Down there, what about down there at
Absolutely.
Dix River? Down there below the Cumberland?
never-
Oh, speaking of, did you
of.
see James Rock's picture?
Great old big 21
Dude, he
incher.
went down there on
Yeah.
below
Below
the
the
Cumberland.
dam, yeah.
Yep, and caught a 19 and a 21-inch trout.
Great old big
on
On.
a brand new
Brand new.
Zodius
Brand new spanking or brand
with
spanking
a
new?
SLX MGL reel
No way.
that we got him.
Really?
Yep, and he went that day and caught them and was stoked. So that was pretty awesome.
did
There
not.
is a picture I should have sent
Yeah.
to you.
It's,
I'll add
we
it
can
when
share
I
it on
show.
our page. or
We can
something.
share it on our page.
Yeah.
We'll share it on
It'll
our
be on the
page.
Cain Paul page.
Hey, speaking of sharing pictures really quick,
Sharing
check
pictures.
this out.
What are we checking out?
Dude comes in,
Dude comes in.
friend of
Ooh,
ours.
I know what you're talking
okay?
about. Yeah.
Comes in. In fact,
Is that picture going to be
no,
on
I'm
here?
gonna get his name because I have to do it right?
The picture I have.
Okay, so you have it.
You should.
Before you show it,
Yeah.
okay, one of my good customers, his grandson, they went down to Florida doing some fishing. They were just below Kissimmee,
Yeah.
and they had come into our show and come here and bought a couple of our favorite combos that we
Yeah.
had, right? Because we had them on sale. We bought 2 of them, took them down there, and if you can show the picture now,
Oh, that's a big fish.
Seven,
a great old large one.
7-year-old Silas Curley caught a 10-pound, 1
ounce.
ounce largie.
That's a great old big one.
That's a big, large head.
That's a
right
great.
there.
That's a large head.
Do you know how many people though want to get down there and catch a 10-pounder? Like he can say he did it.
That
right?
boy's
And
special.
he's
Almost
7.
weighs as much as him.
I would
Yeah.
not doubt it.
So anyway, we want to give a huge shout out.
Yeah.
We'll put that on Facebook
That's a great
this
old
week
large
too. But we want to give a huge shout out.
You wanna talk
I just
about
want to make
these?
sure I got his name right.
Real quick, you can do that
and go
after.
from there. We will talk. So, congratulations, Silas, on a great catch down in Florida. All right. Now you got to come catch a 10-pounder in Kentucky. Good luck
Yeah.
with that.
Good luck.
Okay. They do exist, but it's rare.
Yeah, slim.
Okay. Hey man, what do you got there? Last
have-
one of the night.
The brand. No, there's 2 more. We
Oh,
got.
there is.
Yeah, I have the brand new spanking new, whatever you want to call it. Abu Garcia Veritas.
It's a pretty color right there.
It's pretty,
It's
isn't it?
fantastic. It's not green, so you can actually see this one. It has, like the classic ones, they have the just regular foam grip on them, if I'm
Yep,
not mistaken. This has the wind, kind of a wind grip type feel to it.
It is a wind grip.
Yeah.
That's why it says wind right there. Not a wind grip type feel.
it's got-
It is a wind grip. Everybody.
It's a winner.
It's got the wind grip on it.
Yeah.
They have improved their lockdown method for their reel seat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. All in all, feels like a classic Veritas did,
Yeah.
besides the handle.
Great. Yeah, we just got a bunch of those in, didn't we?
Indeed.
They'll be on the rack.
On to the next one.
Go ahead and bring both those up here. Let me see them. Got two.
Okay, so we only have one rod to talk about now.
No, go ahead. Go get that one.
Just lean over.
Get that.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
I
Hey,
see-
a production assistant.
Oh, production assistant.
Thank you, production
Get it.
assistant.
Hey, look, guys.
Also our
So
guest.
a lot of times,
Thank you, sir.
like once again, I love to bass fish, and you do too. I know that, but you catfish a lot too.
I like catching a
Okay,
whisk.
but I like fishing period as well, and so I can't just cater. Like we've expanded our crappie section, we've expanded our catfish section.
Indeed.
I do have some exciting news. I'll share.
We
in a
should have
minute.
brought the catfish version of this.
Look, we already showed that.
Oh, did we? Okay.
So this is the new catfish combo called the catfish. It's not really new, but catfish commando combo. It's an ambassador reel.
Has a clicker on it. It does. Flip that doohickey.
Oh, it
right there.
does. I'm impressed. I didn't see that.
I know. I have
Good
eyes.
call.
Yes.
Right? So it does. It's down here towards the bottom, kind of hidden.
That's the first thing I looked for when I picked it up.
I couldn't see it because it was camo. Anyway, so
That was so
anyway,
funny. I forgot to. laugh.
that's me too. I'm not laughing really. So brand new catfish commando at what price, Ian?
$99.99 $100 for a Paypon ready. Slap a little bit of
great.
Suffix 832
$6,500.
coastal that we have in stock on it, and head to the old
That's right.
7 Lake Paypon
And it's a
catch
65.
bass.
It's a
You probably do that
65.
here.
That's right. It's a 60.
Well, hey, you come up here and want one Saturday, I'll rig it for you.
What if I
Hook,
buy
sinker,
it?
float, and all.
Can I get somebody to go fish with it?
I'll
And
even
go get the fish.
if you buy it for me, Randy, I'll go catch a fish on it, and I'll even cook it for you
Wow.
Anytime I want.
anytime you want. You just got to buy it though.
You know what you're asking, right?
Whoa, that's a good-
He's got to catch fish. That's the issue right there. But anyway, continue on.
What happened last time we went
So
to the
hey,
Paypon?
so listen, this is we showed off the catfish version of this
Correct.
just a couple weeks
Yesterday.
ago. Right? This just came in. This is the new pin version.
If I
Go
can
ahead,
get
talk about
fish
a
down.
bass spinning
This
reel, man.
is the Pin Battle the Third, kind of like we have a third coming onto the show. No hints there.
Yep.
This is a 7-foot medium light. It's a good feeling rod. Let's see what this retails.
We just got in.
Yeah. So it's not. I think one.
I don't want to guess because I don't know yet.
I think yeah. It's
But I think the catfish ones were 149 maybe,
yeah,
but
somewhere around
they're
149,
probably-
169, somewhere around that area.
I think they're probably less than that. But
That's pretty good.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
full combo. It's a pretty combo.
once again, it
Will
has
catch
what
fish?
kind of grips?
Wind field type grips. Yeah.
Yeah, does it? Okay, good.
This one actually doesn't say win on it, so it might be a wind field type of grip. Instead, oh, it
You
says
think
win
so?
right here.
It says win on it, doesn't it? How interesting, isn't it? Awesome.
Actually, win is spelled with one N. This is win.
Hey, I hate to like.
Nope. You're not doing it. Nope.
I hate.
Nope. Nope.
I love
Matt,
you on the show,
Matt,
but hey,
nope.
Hey,
listen.
show your hair. Show your new haircut.
Oh, my
I would
gosh.
like to thank Gabe Cope at Diversity Cuts. He's just opened a new shop. One of my buddies right there, right off Main Street. It's right by the courthouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for this beautiful remulletized, as he called it. He remulletized me the other day. So Kent loves the mullet. He's the biggest fan of
Was
it.
like a ceremony?
There was. I got. It was a big ordeal.
Listen, I need a haircut. You know how bad.
Oh,
And
you got your razor with
look
you?
how
Hey,
long this
You got a
is,
mop.
dude.
You got a mop. Mine's
You know,
luscious.
if I can grow
Slow.
this much the way you do that, that'd be
Look,
nuts.
look, it's luscious.
Anyway.
It's soft, conditioned. It
anyway.
flows, smells.
Okay,
It smells good.
no, I'm not smelling your hair on the show.
Hey, somebody, wait a minute. Somebody wanted to know something.
Questions?
Question for
Yep.
Ian. For
Any
me?
deals on the banjo minnows?
Who
Who
asked
was
that?
it?
That was Justin Lear.
Oh, hey Justin, how are you? No deals on
Yes,
the banjo.
yes, there is.
Although we got the storm minnows
You know what, Justin? Just for you, buddy, I'll order some banjo minnows on Kent's house.
as seen on TV.
ASTV.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harry said he sent you some pictures. He wants to see them on TV.
I bet he did.
I bet he did.
All right. Hey, we have got a special guest here. Oh, hey, you know what?
Don't you dare.
Really quick.
Listen.
Listen.
Can I see one?
Listen.
I want to
not
hold
yet.
one up.
Listen.
Let me hold one up.
Hold on.
Hold on. Quit
I
yelling
got
at me.
different things in this bag. Okay.
Oh.
That you don't, you know.
Oh, I like that chunk.
Okay, you ready?
Hold on, let me see that chunk.
All right.
I want to look at it under the table.
Hold
That's
that.
special.
Okay, hold that.
I need some of this.
Hold that. Color's that? Look,
Tomato.
it is the no other than the most popular called the
Fire.
Crawl.
Fire.
Right, look at these, man. Like, look.
That's a big snapping doohickey right there.
That is a big
That
snapping
is-
doohickey right there.
That's thick.
Maybe that's what they could call them, snapping
Snapping
doohickeys.
doohickey.
Right?
You know, Kent, when I see
The
this right
doohickey
here,
crawl.
you know what I think of when I see this right here?
I love that as a winter.
No, you know what I think of when I see this right here?
What?
I think of no other
Yeah.
than about late August on Lake Cumberland
Yeah.
throwing a hair jig at night.
Oh, yeah?
And that, I'm going to need
good.
about 25 of these.
Man, dude, listen. Look at this. Yeah, I got all kinds of
see this?
stuff. Anyway, hey, don't show them too much because our guest is coming up. We will be right back after these special words
From
about the cane pole.
Okay, you see this place? This place here. It's the Cane Pole, the place you should be getting all of your bait and tackle. The latest in fishing technology, lures, reels, rods, line, and of course, bait, crickets, shiners, goldfish, frozen bait, and worms of all kinds. Too much to mention it all. Check out the Cane Pole on Facebook, or come on by and let us show you how to catch more fish, because catching fish is fun. The Cane Pole in Southern Hills Plaza, Richmond, KY.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Cane Pole Fishing Show, and I am super excited to have the Danny Cochran the third. And you told me to leave out the third, but I'm gonna say it. It's the third from Buddy's Custom Baits. What's
right.
up, dude?
Not much, man. Just enjoying a drive from Harlan up to Richmond, you know.
Yeah, man. How was it? Good?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good drive, you know.
Great. Well, hey,
Wasn't too
listen.
bad.
For those that don't know, I met Danny and his dad down at the WYMT fishing show 2 years ago. We met up, had a great conversation, talked a bunch, liked a lot of your baits. We chatted about different things. We've talked about package ideas. We've talked about all kinds of different hooks and
All
the way
sorts of
that
good
works and all sorts of good stuff. And I think that what's happened is you've been able to call us, bounce some ideas. Hey, do you like this? Do you like this? And vice versa, we could call you and get some custom colors made. And I think we've made several orders for custom baits that customers said, look, I don't care what it is. I just want a specific, like, you know, this type of crawl in a tomato color because I can't find them anymore. Or I want, you know, just a beaver, something like that. And so you were able to pull through, get those colors to us, and I've appreciated that very much.
That's kind of our specialty, you know, colors you can't find anymore, or just off-the-wall colors that's just not really that popular, you know. But you found them one time at somewhere, and who knows where, and you just wanted to have them again. So
Right.
that's what we do.
Awesome. And you came by and we got a bunch of your baits and we put them on the wall and we've
That's
sold
right.
out of certain ones and we've sold out a bunch of them actually. And so it's actually gotten a lot smaller. And so I just want to know, first off, if you're going to come to the open house, be sure to check out. We've got his whole section all together. And you can come over, chat to him. You're going to be here on Saturday.
That's right.
To come talk to. If you want any custom plastics, want to see his baits, and you'll have some samples with you as well. Some of the new ones. And I think a little bit. Let me just show this, and then we can talk about your new ones. So, one of the things is that these are called. You call them Grampuses.
That's right.
We call them Hellgramites.
That's what we call them down in the hills.
Yeah, down the hills. And so this has been a very popular bait. This is that. What color do you call it, Danny?
That is chameleon.
So a chameleon color, which you make also in like the Ned rigs.
That's
You make
right.
this chameleon color in a lot.
Yeah, any color we can make it in anything you could imagine.
So, which is really neat because it's got a brown tint. It's brown, but it's got this pink tint to it. And so these are your Krampuses. There's other things that we have sold really well. For example, these are, which you have one right here, and we'll talk a little more about. This is another color that's in the Magic Crawl, which is your green pumpkin blue in what you call the little stinger, right? So forth, which we got those. And then one of the things that's flown off the shelf, which I like, honestly, is these small little sapphire chunks.
Yeah, the little Grunt Juniors. Those are actually a smaller version of our big Grunt, which is what you call the Snapping Doohickey.
Yeah, the big Snapping Doohickey right there, right? And so this is how small that version is, and I think this is great on a on a small crappie jig. You can even put it on
like a bitsy bug or something.
Yeah,
like that.
man, what a great bait to have. They look great in like an Alabama crawl, something like that too. Right? So certainly we have those. But one of the last things I want to show, and then I want you to kind of give your story a little bit, is the skirted Ned rig. And so you package them some, come with, for example, this is like a Dirty Sanchez or Summer Crawl color.
That's right.
Just like this. And it comes with 3 baits as well, one already pre-rigged.
That's right.
Right, with the skirted Ned rig with 2 extra Neds. So, but you can buy these separate or together, so forth, correct?
Yeah, we have the worms, and we also have the skirted heads and all that good stuff. So.
But we have a whole wall of all that,
right.
Worms, Neds, all kinds of stuff taught. But before we do anything else, you've shared your story a little bit with me, but if you can, where are you from? How'd you get into baits? Okay. And tell me a little bit about your process.
Yeah, so basically how all this started, you can thank my grandfather. Is my grandfather on my mother's side. He kind of done a lot of striper fishing, and they moved down to Somerset around Lake Cumberland around the time I was born. And so I've had a rod and reel in my hand trying to fight stripers and stuff like that my entire life. So he passed away in 2017, and we started this early 2019. It's like March, January, February, somewhere in there. It's been about 2 years or so right on the money. So we figured, we was trying to come up with a name, and we figured, well, what better than Buddy's Custom Baits? That's the name of my grandfather. Felt right since he's the one that got me into it, and just kind of paying homage to him with the name. And in fact, the Snapping Doohickey here, we call it the Grunt. It you're going to have to change the name eventually. But anyway, go ahead. We call it the Grunt because when I was like 6 or 7 and trying to fight those big striped bass, I mean, anybody that's ever fought a striper knows that they fight harder than most freshwater fish. They'll fight you hard. And you can imagine a 6 or 7-year-old holding a rod that's as big as he is, trying to fight one of those, and I'd be grunting and all that good stuff, trying to reel him in, that sort of thing. So he started calling me Grunt. I even have a little T-shirt at the house that says Grunt on it that they got for me, had made for me, all that good stuff. So we still got that, and we was trying to come up with the name with our crawl. This was the first original bait we came out with. So it was like, well, how about the Grunt? Since it's called Buddy's Custom Baits, kind of keeping in that same ballpark with the name, and call it the Grunt.
So do they still call you the Grunt?
My grandmother does, yeah.
That's
yeah.
So
or, I guess after today, Snapping Doohickey too. So.
Snapping Doohickey, that's right. So you started with this, messing around. You ordered a mold, started learning how to inject plastics.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
I'm sure you messed up a few.
A couple. I've burnt my hand a time or two, and
yeah.
A trip to the ER kind of taught me a thing or two about safety, So
yeah.
So I've gotten a little bit better at it since then. We do some jigs and stuff like that as well, but plastics is kind of our main thing. But yeah, started just fooling around with some open pore molds and stuff like that we bought off of eBay or something like that, and had this designed especially for us. And it's just kind of, it started me just selling baits to my buddies at school or whatever, and I was like, well, if people want to buy these, maybe there's money to be made here. And here I am 2 years later doing it full time. So.
How many molds do you think you have now?
Oh gosh, you got to forgive me. I don't know if I can count that high, but they don't say a whole lot. I'd say I have probably upwards of 40. Wouldn't you say? More, probably. Yeah. We have a bunch of them. Yeah. There's a whole lot, but they all get used, and we all.
How many? Any close? How many baits you made?
Oh
Any
gosh.
idea? You're selling a
thousands.
lot.
Thousands and thousands
Right?
of them.
I know you've, in fact, funny story, I was asleep, but he FaceTimed me at 1:19 in the morning
That was an accident.
the other night.
No, that was an accident.
So I was like, dude, what are you doing?
119 or
I wish I was awake, because it would have been awesome to answer that call.
I was half asleep. I didn't know what I was doing, and I accidentally FaceTimed him. So that was.
I was like, hey, what are you doing? Anyway, but
yeah. Well,
yeah, man, that's awesome. And so you're how old?
19. Just turned 19.
All right, and
entrepreneur, that's America right there.
been
There you
going
go.
on for 2 years. Things are going great. You got to go to the East Tennessee Fishing Show, right?
That's right. Yeah, that was an
Yep.
experience for sure.
last year when they had it, right? And then I guess 2020 they had it. So
Yeah, and we done that, and we got talking to you up here, and then see, we had it all planned out. We were going to coast for the next few weeks because we got this big inventory from these 2 shows, and we ain't got nothing to do with them. So we'll just kind of take it easy here, relax a little bit, you know, because we'll have all these baits that we can just kind of sell as we need to. Nope, change of plans. We bring some stuff up here because we was in Lexington when we dropped by one day, and on our way home, and he's like, "Well, show me what you got. You know, maybe we'll put a few in the store." Well, I came in here with a big tote full of baits. I didn't even have the tote with me. He took that too. So
took it
That's
on,
pretty
man.
cool.
Hey, we made a good deal.
we did.
Okay, we have had your baits on the wall. All right? We've sold a lot. We've still got a lot. I bought a lot.
That's right.
Okay, I bought a lot. So it's not like, hey, those are a lot. There's still, like, we bought a bunch. So, but I mean, you do a great job, and it's hard. There's a lot of baits being made.
Yeah.
It's like jigs. There's a lot of jigs being made, and it's quite funny because, like, sometimes I get asked, hey, why don't you carry these jigs or these jigs or these jigs? But there's a lot of people that have, like, hey, I fish exclusively, you know, Buddy's Custom Bait football jigs, or I fish DNL or BC or so-and-so. And it's hard because we've got a lot of jig manufacturers, especially in Kentucky.
Right. Yeah. There's a whole lot.
There's a whole lot. And so it's hard to carry all of them. And the guys that I carry, I'm good friends with. I know them very well. But it's hard when you got Strike King and all these other big brand names selling jigs for much more expensive than what they're selling, you know, and you all can sell them cheaper.
Yeah.
It's good. So, but, you know, as a whole, plastics is hard, you know?
Yeah.
And I get calls all the time, you know, can you carry our plastics? But for me, I think it's a relationship thing too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for me, I like, obviously I'll carry plastics if, you know, there's certain plastic come out with that's completely changing the curve, you know, or the game. But I think that having a relationship with somebody that you can just pick up the phone and say, hey man, I got a guy here who wants cherry seed or wants a specific strawberry color, or which is what we did, right? There's a guy that wanted tomato specifically, no seeds at all,
I remember that.
right? And I called and said, hey man, I can get them made. And you made like 30 packs and sent them up here, and he bought them all. Like, he can't get them.
Right.
And so that was a great example of how that happens.
Or like these right here. I don't know if you even remember this or not. This was a little less than a year ago. I think it was sometime in March. You
Yeah.
ordered some of these skirted Ned rigs here.
I do.
And you'd called me. It was like 5 in the evening or something like that. And we was talking about it. And you was like, well, I got a guy coming to Harlan tomorrow, and he can pick them up. And I was like, sounds good. You know, save a little bit on shipping and everything like
Yeah.
that. Well, you just bought my entire stock. I didn't have anything. So that was a fun night. I was in the shop till probably 6 or 7 in the morning the next day.
Hey, listen, don't blame that on me,
I'm not.
because you work in the shop late a lot,
I do.
okay? And you'll get up you even told me 2 or 3 in the morning you'll be getting up and you'll just go down to the shop, okay? Or you'll
That
fall
has
asleep
happened.
at the shop.
I have fell asleep in the shop once or twice.
That's when bad things happen. You know that, right? That's when dangerous things can happen.
Well, it was about 11 o'clock at night that I burnt my hand off a year and a half ago, so
Yeah.
I didn't actually burn it off. It's still here, but I burned it real good, you know. But yeah, late at night, that's when accidents happen. I figured that out.
Hey, so Ian and I were kind of bragging about some things you brought. I'm going to let you, I can hold them up, describe them, but I think you had a great show down at WYMT fishing show just like we did. It was a great time.
It was an awesome
and
show.
you brought some specific color that is pretty hot right now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hard not to get away from the fire crawl color. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the baits you've got here?
Yeah, so these are our fire crawl jigs. We got jigs and we got trailers to match. We can do worms or whatever in the fire crawl color as well, but we're kind of sticking to like the crawls, the big meaty stuff, trying to come up with some trailers. Or we're going to have these here this weekend, you know, the skirted Ned rigs. We understand we got BC Lures and Bad Boy Jigs, those guys coming up here this weekend, so we're all going to have fire crawl, I'm sure, and I don't want to get in the way of anybody else just selling jigs. So we're going to have these as well. We're going to have these chatter bladed jigs and just in different profiles that maybe they don't have. Swim jigs, our skirted Ned rig, those are going to be here. But we're bringing a lot of fire crawl plastics. That's the main thing we're going to be kind of having this weekend. And in fact, we was talking about Ian's hair back there a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
What if Buddy's Custom Baits and the Cain Pole does something? If we sell so much fire crawl this weekend, Ian has to shave his head.
He won't do it.
I'll do it if you do it, Ian. I'll do it if you do it.
He won't do it.
I'll do anything but shave my motor.
I got a better idea. How about we dye it fire crawl red?
Yes.
There we go. Listen, I'll do it too.
We got a tip fire crawl red right here, back across
If
the
I
back.
make commissions off stuff I sell this weekend, I'll shave my
Oh Lord, it's all about him making some money.
It'll take $1,000 for me to shave my head.
Oh, we didn't say shave. We said dye your
Or
hair.
Can I make it in payments? $1 a day.
$100 off.
$1 a day.
I'm not talking the temporary stuff either. We'll go all the way.
Absolutely.
We'll go all the way.
You can do some tips like dye it like a crawdad.
Listen. I have to say, right? He's known on this show for having that hair, so I can't let it go too fast.
That's
Right?
fair enough.
One day we'll look back and be like, whoa, we really did that. But until then,
Oh, we got a question. Hold
we
on.
love him. Yeah, sure.
Did we talk about what Kenny said?
Questions?
About my burn?
Michael Hawkins, any Spro, a Roku Shaft 75?
Or shad?
I talked
Shad,
so.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I see that.
So
You
a
said
few
Shad.
things going on. I talked to Spro today. Their shipment they were trying really hard to make it here by my open house. It ships tomorrow, which means it probably will not be here on Saturday. And Michael, though, I believe the Roku shads are on there. If they're shipping my full order. If they aren't, I will try to get them as soon as I can, but I believe they are on that order and will be here next week. Also, Rapala, same thing. Rapala VMC, all the new Ott Slims, all those have come from them, and those also are shipping. I think they ship today, which means they probably will not be here, right, until Saturday. Maybe they come in, but probably be like more beginning of next week. We also got some awesome storage boxes coming in that are killer, okay? And they are not expensive at all, and they are, man, they are wicked cool. So those are coming in, also being shipped tomorrow. So next week, man, like we have got so much stuff coming in that you're going to have to return visit back to the Cain
Open house
Pole
next week. Free food.
to have another celebration because there is so much stuff coming. But, you know, you mentioned something. Having Teddy Grigsby from BC, Josh Brake from DNL, Mark Southern from Bad Boy, you from Buddy Custom Baits, like everybody, we're all on the same team in this world, right? And so we all want to see the bait shops, the distributors, the jig companies succeed. Nobody's trying to cut anybody else out of the game. And I know you mentioned that, and those guys, right? They enjoy the camaraderie,
Yeah.
right, and everything. Not one of them has a bad bone in their blood. Like I get along with all four of them, and they're great, and that's why I carry them, right? All of them. So I can't wait to see all of them here, and they're going to be here, and it's awesome to have. Also, there's going to be there's some other surprise guests, so we're excited about that when that happens.
looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast.
So you're bringing a bunch of fire crawl stuff,
That's right. Yeah, you know, we'll have some.
and we got all your baits on the wall. There's a bunch
Yep.
there, so you got all those colors,
All
and they
kinds of
can come see you probably hanging out by your stuff, which might not be exactly where it is right now. We might be transitioning some stuff over to the like over on this side.
Yeah, I'll probably be hanging around it, eating a ribeye sandwich or something.
Yeah, man.
Looking
It's
forward
gonna
to
be
that.
good. That's what Randy's looking forward to.
Good money, baby.
Hey, do we want to do? I know we got time. It's 8:05. Quick educate Randy session.
Yeah.
Educate him on his baits. How
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
You want to educate on how your baits should use, or do you want to grab 5 baits? You want to grab a few baits?
Can I grab them off the wall?
Yeah, go grab
What
some
is
baits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do 5 and
Okay.
good.
Okay.
It's going to be fun.
Right here.
So we're gonna grab 5 random baits off your wall. Let's talk about them. Okay.
Awesome.
In the meantime, thanks for coming up.
Yeah,
We
happy to be here.
appreciate y'all, right? Especially your dad, who's sitting back there, didn't want to come up here. All right, we'll leave him back there.
Yeah, we maybe we can get some invisible fishing lures going to have. One of those
And next
invisible
time we
rods.
go to dinner, I'll be sure that we play different music, right? That you all might know as we don't know.
Hey, what's that green?
All right.
What's that green?
I know the old
Here.
stuff. I do.
Here,
Watermelon red Grant.
here.
I like that. I like grandpa's.
All right.
Grampus.
The first one. You ready? Go.
We got the Sapphire Blue Sapphire Cumberland River Crawls here. These are some of the first products we ever started selling. These right here, we smell like worm oil. Gotta love that. You know, that nice worm lure scent, whatever you got going on there. These don't have any like coffee or nothing like that on them, but we can do that. And we got coffee, garlic, all that sort of stuff. But these, we like to have these on our jigs. Maybe not this color, but you can do that if you wanted to. You know, nice little fire and ice thing going on right there.
It's true.
And
Good point.
use them as a Texas rig them, Carolina rig them, whatever you want to do. Our stuff floats. So, or we can make it sink. We have a floating and a sinking plastic. We can add salt, all that sort of stuff.
Hey, so let's talk about that for a second. You got a sinking plastic. You got a floating plastic. You talked about adding coffee or salt.
That's right.
Okay, so as somebody orders custom baits and they go, hey man, I can't find that old Zoom color, or I can't find some color that's not made, or maybe I can find a color that's made, but I really like coffee scent. You can not only try to mimic or make that color,
Yeah.
but you make that color and then you say, okay, I'm going to add coffee to it, or salt, or however they want it.
We do it all.
All right.
Do it all.
So
You know, we can do about anything. So even on these Blue Sapphire Cumberland River Crawls, or, you know, the Fire and Ice.
Is that one called the Little Doohickey?
The Little Doohickey? No, this one's the Little Doohickey.
That's the Little Doohickey.
Yeah.
micro
That's
doohickey.
the micro doohickey.
Right.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the Snapping Doohickey, of course.
I think we already talked about that, but we can talk a little bit about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, these Grampuses, you know, some folks call them Hellgrammites, but down there in the hills, the great hills of Harlan County,
Hey.
Kentucky.
You know what's important about, listen, these are awesome in the creek.
Yes. Yeah, these are, as we like to call them, smallmouth
Now, I
candy.
will also say something else, is that these have caught some fish. I'm not going to sit here and name the lake, but
Right.
I can tell you,
Top secret classified
no,
information.
I'm not, because this gentleman, right, fished a Bass Nation event and
Okay.
came in second fishing these right here. So I'm telling you, they work.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm not going to say where,
That's
how,
awesome.
anything else, but I can tell you that they were caught using a Hellgrammite or Grampus, however
Yeah.
you call it down in the holler.
Yeah, down in the holler,
Okay.
that's what we call them.
All right. Hey, you know what's cool about you saying if you mix that with that, what do you get?
Fire and Ice.
Well, there you go.
I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know they'd got these. That was just kind of a
Happen
Happenstance.
That was a Superman.
That's
word.
called the Superman doohickey.
A Superman
the Superman doohickey. There we go.
worm.
Or the Fire and Ice
Sorry, the
doohickey.
long Superman doohickey.
These are
This is
great
actually the
looking
shorter
baits.
one. The
Oh,
long one.
I thought I rubbed his hands. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's great.
have you noticed that Ian's not on the show, but he still continues to talk so we hear him?
I enjoy his
Have you ever
company.
noticed that? I'm just, he cannot stop, right? I'm just kidding. Look at
Listen,
it. Now he's going
it's
to be
not
mad and leave.
Man.
It's
Anyway.
nice having another
right.
young person
I
in here that
know.
gets my references.
I know.
And stuff like that.
That's true. Oh, that's fun. I'll bring your dad up here then. right?
Hey, he's
and then,
welcome to
then
join
you
us.
then you can get up on out of here. So I got somebody to talk to me. Anyway, so all right. Anyway, so Fire and Ice. What do you got going on? Okay, so is this what you consider? Would it be laminated?
Yes, this is what we call a laminate. So
Okay.
on one side we got the blue sapphire, just like we had on the crawls right there. And on the other side, it's like a cherry seed with red flakes is what we got on the other side. And just shoot them together. You get half and half. You got them on a lot of soft plastics, but that's what we got on this one. We call it Fire and Ice because you got like the ice over here and the fire over here. It's worked pretty well for us. We've been throwing these well before we started making baits. I don't know if you're familiar with culprit Fire and Ice.
Yeah, of course.
That's what we started throwing and kind of based this off of.
So this is called laminate. Is there a triple laminate?
Yes, some folks do that. We don't because it's just a lot more work to do it, and you really don't see a whole lot of triple laminates. So we haven't quite made the investment to be able to do that yet. But I'm sure if there was enough demand for it, we'd probably do it.
So awesome. Good deal, man. Well, hey, thank you. First off, 2 years ago, catching up, immediately kind of connected. I love the story of how you got involved. I'm a big, proponent of that.
Right.
And just, it's kind of like, man, I traveled the world as working for Hewlett Packard and a software company and spoke in front of thousands of people and lived in Australia for a year. I lived in London, England for a year. I was traveling all over the world, and nowhere did I ever see myself saying, I'm not doing that anymore and I own a bait and tackle shop. And not saying that's bad, I just didn't see it. And it's funny because it comes full circle. Just a little tribute. My friend John Osborne, who he took me my dad grew up fishing, right, with me and taking me fishing and my family, and I give them credit 100%. I never want to not do that, for sure. I got to school, I met a guy that has a professor, had a big 99, 95 bullet, right, big engine, and I had no idea. And he took me my first ever bass tournament I ever fished. I ended up buying that boat later on. The first time I ever walked in his house was 1997. He did my taxes, tax guy, while I was overseas. His wife taught there. I know them extremely well. And I just want to say, unfortunately, just slightly over 2 weeks ago, he passed away due to cancer, and it rocked me pretty good. That was the one that really got me into this, right? And I wouldn't be doing. My dad taught me the retail background because he owned a retail store for 25 years, and he started from scratch. And he's the one why I probably love retail because of that.
Right.
And then my buddy got me into fishing, so just seemed like the right place, So you never know. You never know, and it's come full circle for me. So I'm super excited. And so I love your story. I love what you're doing. Keep doing it, and we're going to keep carrying your stuff.
Awesome.
As usual. And I thank you guys for coming up. I thank you for dinner, right, or breakfast.
Yeah.
At the Cracker Barrel.
Thank you for
down
dinner.
there at the show. You're welcome. All right. And I know it was a long day. That Saturday's a long day on the floor, man.
It is.
12 hours straight.
It's a lot of fun, though. That's one thing about
So-
those expos. They're a blast.
That's right. They are a blast. And you get to see everybody, talk
Yeah.
to everybody. And so, anyway, thank you for coming up.
Thanks for having us.
And you're welcome. And Ian, do you want to be back up?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so
You
why don't you
can't
just come up here?
You can't miss the mullet. The mullet's got to close it. Hold on, we'll get a little close up.
All right, behind the scenes, switch out. We'll be back
Okay.
in a minute.
Whoa, we're back live. The mics are on. I'm crazy. Hey, listen, this is what.
It smells so good.
Hey,
It smells so
come
good.
is it? Oh, I still got 4 hours plus of work to get done right
Yeah,
here.
I'll be here
Happy
about-
day. Get some
You know,
food.
this little doohickey, I like it. What did
Get
I call
some,
it? Snapping
L8?
doohickey?
Snapping doohickey.
Snapping doohickeys. I think hey, last thing. Danny, can you come up with a bait? No, just can you create a bait? It's called a snapping doohickey.
Just for me,
And
please.
then have a logo with some long flowing hair on the bag. Actually, can you make this? Like, call it the mullet. We'll call a new bait called
The mullet.
the mullet.
No, his last name. Call it
The herd.
The herd's mullet.
the hullet.
The hullet.
The hullet. Herds. The herd's mullet.
No,
Herd's mullet.
no. Call it the Kentucky waterfall.
Yeah. Okay.
If he does it fire crawl red, I'll do it.
No,
Oh yeah.
I'm out.
Frosted tips right there in the back. You're good.
I'll frost
Anyway.
them. I'll frost them.
Okay. Anyway, hey, reminder, open house this weekend, Saturday, February 6th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I'll be here all day.
It'll be 9. Also, I'm sorry.
What time's breakfast?
Tank Talk Live will be here. Kenny Baker will be here. So please do not forget to come by and say hi to him. He'll be live on the show.
Oh, will he? Oh,
Okay,
nice.
he'll be live here. Heck yeah, man, dude, he's a rock star. Love him. So he'll be down. We'll do some chats. Be fun. So, dude, the hair.
Did you talk about
I
what?
should show you a picture, but I didn't send it to you. I was sitting here at the table.
Did you talk about what Kenny Harden said? How I should get a perm? I want one.
No. So anyway, I just had your hair's taking over the show, so I got to do something different. I'm gonna have to come in like this tomorrow or the next day.
That's how it looks every day.
Oh, you should have a cane pole cap
Yeah.
with a mullet in the back. So you
Oh, we will sell merch.
yes. And
The
make money
Ian
off your mullet.
with the mullet. That's it.
I get commission off that for sure, though.
We got it.
I have to get commission off that.
Nope.
There ain't no way.
My
Come
idea. Hey, do you,
My mullet.
you want? No, not really. Do you want to talk about this sign? Your new sign? You can send me
Oh, yeah, sure. So, if you come to the open house and it's not here due to weather permitting, we have a new sign that's going to be out front. So if you come to the cane pole, realize there is a sign next door that says cane pole next door. So go into that door,
right beside Mason
okay,
County Live.
right beside our studio where we record the show. But come in that door, even though there's no sign above, because we are actually getting that sign redone and it's going to look like that. So it might not be here by open house. We're hoping it will be, but it might not be. So if it's not,
It is what it is.
it will be soon. Once again, we'll have another party because we got a bunch of more stuff coming in. It's going to
Party?
be crazy.
Are we super excited to have a party?
We are super excited to have a party. Always super excited.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 2 days.
Randy gets fed 3 days in a row. And he's excited. 2 days in a row. Are you watching the Super
You doing
Bowl?
it 3 days in a
Super
row?
Bowl's on Sunday. Are you
having
not
it
cooking
here?
for Sunday?
Are you having it here?
Well, I don't know. We could watch the Super Bowl here.
That's sauce nasty.
Okay.
That looks mighty fine.
There's another word from the Ian Hurd.
Sauce nasty?
Hey, I'm a poet and didn't know it. There's another word from Ian Hurd.
Sauce nasty?
It's sauce nasty. This little football jig.
Sauce nasty doohickey.
The sauce nasty.
A little bit crooked, but I'll be all right.
Yeah, you kind of put that on really bad.
Hey, it
Look
don't.
at that.
It don't matter. Hey, it ain't easy being cheesy.
Is that a side? Is that a side?
No,
bait?
look, it's-
Anyway, hey,
We're
thank
out.
you guys
See
for
you, bye.
tuning in. We'll see you at the open house. If we see you Friday or Saturday, come down, hang out with us. Love you.
Love you.
Have a safe.
Thank
Be
you
safe.
for watching. Y'all have a great
All
night.
right, we're out.
All right, we gotta go do
Peace
work.
out.
Come on, let's go.
Go
We gotta
work.
go to work.
That
Let's
way.
go. Let's
Work
go.
that
That
way.
way.
We're going that way.
What way?
Actually,
what way?
that way.
That way.
That's the door.
Hold on, we gotta go
over
out
there.
and around.
Randy's
out.
gonna end this at some time.
Randy, come on.
Come
We're
on,
waiting
Randy.
it.
Thanks for watching the Cane Pole Fishing Show. Visit the Cane Pole in Southern Hills Plaza or on Facebook. Thanks for watching and happy fishing. The Cane Pole Fishing Show is brought to you by Lewis Veterinary Downtown Clinic, Purdy's Coffee, Big Hill and downtown. And the Paddy Wagon, Irish Pub. Okay, you see this place? This place here. It's the Cain Pole, the place you should be getting all of your bait and tackle. The latest in fishing technology. Lures, reels, rods, line, and of course, bait, crickets, shiners, goldfish, frozen bait, and worms of all kinds. Too much to mention it all. Check out the Cain Pole on Facebook, or come on by and let us show you how to catch more fish, because catching fish is fun. The Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza, Richmond, KY.